Hi guys. So I just got back home from doing some grocery shopping and I got pretty much the essentials that I get every week. So I'm going to record it just so you guys have an idea of what's in my grocery bag every time I go to the grocery store. So my personal favorite grocery store to go to out here in Chicago is Mariano's. I'm obsessed with Mariano's. So um, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I have here. I have some water. So it is January 1st, and I'm really excited to just get back onto a majority healthy eating. I have been pretty healthy, but during these past few weeks, with the holidays, I've just been a little bit more, um, a little bit less strict with what I've been eating. And not that that's a bad thing at all, but I really am just looking forward to getting back on a more healthy diet um, now that the year has started. So I'm going to show you what I have here, and yeah, hopefully it's interesting. So I bought blueberries. So blueberries generally tend to be really freaking expensive, and so a little um, container like this is usually like 4 something, 5 something. I've seen it. So today this is on sale for $2, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get some blueberries because usually when I see that $6 price on it, I'm like, no, they're not that serious. So I got some blueberries. I got some apples. I got a pack of large farm fresh eggs from just the Roundies, which is the Mariano's brand. I got 2 of these salmon fillets. I don't generally buy salmon, partially because I don't really know how to cook it. So I decided I've been wanting to try to make salmon for a while now. So I decided that I bought this so that I can try to make some for some time this week, either for lunch or for dinner. Probably in like a little like quinoa bowl with some Brussels sprouts and some salmon and some lemon. That actually sounds really good. So I'm gonna have that, put this in the freezer for now because I won't be making it in the next few days. I also, for the first time ever, bought turkey bacon. I've been wanting to switch up my breakfast a little bit just to have a little bit of variety. I love my breakfast. I always just have my egg whites omelet with spinach and onions, and then either chia pudding or oatmeal. But I want to have a little bit more. For my fats throughout the day, I usually stick to like almond butter or almonds, things like that. And I want to switch that up a bit. And so I figured having some turkey bacon in the morning will give me some of the fats that I can have throughout the day. So I'm going to try this out. Hopefully it's good. We shall see. I'm putting that in the fridge. And then, of course, my spinach. I buy this probably, depending on how many salads I'm eating. Lately, it hasn't been much. But before, I used to buy like 2 of these a week. So I would buy one on Sunday and then one later on in the week whenever this was done. Lately, it's been lasting me a whole week. And sometimes, I think this last week, I didn't even finish it. So my goal is to definitely finish this pack of spinach before the end of the week this week, because I've been slacking on my spinach lately. So I've got that. I also bought 2 cucumbers just to snack on. I'll probably put that on top of a salad at some point for dinner this week. And then I bought some dandelion root tea. I've really been enjoying this lately, so I just had my last one this morning, so I definitely wanted to fill up on that. And then I got some Ziploc bags because I was running low on those. So that is all. Oh, and I got a pack of sugar-free Jell-O because I've been craving Jell-O lately, and the sugar-free one is just as good as the regular one to me. So it's just nice to have this in the fridge in case I'm feeling like snacking at night or after dinner or something like that. So that'll be in my fridge. I'm probably going to make that now too. So I'm actually, oh, I also wanted to show you guys. I bought this yesterday when I went to the grocery store. I really want to start having more ginger, and so I bought some ginger root and some turmeric root. I haven't tried this yet, but I've heard so many great things about the benefits of turmeric, so I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Turmeric, whatever. I'll look that up and fix it for the rest of the time that I say it, but right now I don't know how to pronounce it. So I bought 2 pieces of this one, so I'm going to see how I can incorporate that into either some tea or a smoothie or something. So I just hear that they have some amazing health benefits, that ginger smells so good. So I'm going to be using these more often, and I will, whenever I decide what that's going to be, I will document it and share that with you guys. I think I want to show you guys a few of my other staples while I'm here. Unsweetened almond milk. This is the first time I tried the vanilla kind. I usually just get the original, and I really, really like the vanilla kind. But when I do use it to make when I use it to make the chia pudding, it's great because it adds like a little bit of vanilla flavor. When I use it to make oatmeal, I find that I don't particularly love the taste. I don't mind it, but you can definitely tell a difference when you use it for your oatmeal. So, just a heads up. What else do I have in here? My other favorites. My Brussels sprouts. I am obsessed with Brussels sprouts. I'm going to make the rest of these today and have them for probably the next 2 days, maybe 3 days. And yeah, these are just an awesome little snack to have, or in addition to like a nice lunch or a dinner dish. So definitely always have these in my fridge. My other staple is this sweet kale like mixed salad kit that I buy from Costco. So there's sweet kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, green cabbage, and then there's also a dressing that it comes with. It's a poppy seed dressing. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I don't really put it on there. I usually just do a cup or 2 of the salad itself, and then I'll put some olive oil and some pepper over that, and then eat it with whatever meat or whatever else I'm eating it with. So, but yeah, it's a really nice kit. It's pretty tasty, and then if you like the poppy seed dressing, it's just a little too sweet for me, but if you like sweet dressings, it's probably a pretty good option, and it's pretty low calorie as well. So yeah, check that out. Oh, it also comes with some cranberries and I don't know if those are pumpkin seeds or roasted pumpkin seeds. So that I do enjoy, and I usually just snack on that on its own when I have a sweet tooth. But yeah, so that's another go-to that I always have in my fridge. And then I also always have my almond butter that I'm obsessed with. I buy this at Costco. and it's pretty natural. The only ingredients are in here are roasted almonds. Sometimes you get almond butter and you look at the ingredients and it'll say a bunch of different ingredients, not just almonds. It'll have like added sugars or added other oils, or I don't know, just other things that shouldn't be in almond butter. So when you're buying almond butter, definitely try to find an option that just has almonds in it, so you know you're getting the most pure form of it. Another thing I always have in here is organic plain Greek yogurt. So this is not sweetened. I usually add some. I'll probably start adding the blueberries to this, and then occasionally I'll top it off with a little bit of granola if I want a little crunch. Is this showing the whole time? Did it just like pop out? Whatever. And then other times I'll mix in this PB2 powder, which is like a powdered peanut butter. So it gives it like a peanut butter flavoring. But yeah, I like to switch it up. This is usually like a little dessert. I turn my yogurt into a little dessert most of the time, or like a little snack. So that. I recently had a craving for like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and so I bought this. There's so much sugar in jellies, which is why I stay away from it. But I bought this like sugar-free red raspberry preserves thing. I haven't tasted it yet. I haven't even opened it. Prove it. See? But there are like no sugars in here. It's just water, red raspberries, and then like they use like Splenda instead of sugar for it, I believe. But so 1 tablespoon of this is just 10 calories. So on days that I have a sweet tooth or I want like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something, I'll probably have a slice of toast with some almond butter and this as a snack. So we'll see how that goes. And then my other two, I'll stop with these two. My other two go-tos have been chia seeds. They've got a lot of really good benefits, and they're really high in fiber. So 1 serving of this has 14 grams of carbs, but of those carbs, 11 of them are fiber. So that's like a really high fiber content, and it's also a good healthy option for fats because it's got the omega-3 fats in here. So it's a really good source of omega-3, some protein, and fiber and other nutrients. So chia seeds, I'll show you guys how I make my chia pudding. It's really good and very filling. And then my latest favorite thing, I'm a big fan of cereal, but again, cereal is packed with artificial flavors and sugars. So I recently bought these, I discovered these, they're puffed kamut cereal, and they're just organic whole grains, puffed, so it's like cereal. And that's literally it. So there's no sugar in here, 11 grams of carbs, there's 3 grams of protein, and no fat for each serving of this. So what I do is I usually have a serving of this, which is 15 grams, with a cup of almond milk, and then I add in, give it some flavor, I add in this Flavor God chocolate donut seasoning, and it is delicious. It feels like I'm eating a bowl of like Cocoa Puffs or the chocolate flavored Rice Krispies. I've never had them, but I don't know, what is Cocoa Krispies? Is that what they're called? I don't know. But as you can tell, I'm running very low on this, so I should get a new one. But I love this thing, and adding it to that makes me feel like I'm having a delicious bowl of cereal every day, and it's guilt-free, and I absolutely love it. So that is that. I can walk you through my seasonings too. So I have you guys on my laptop. So here are my seasonings. I've got my, let's hope I don't drop this thing. Alright, so I've got all of these just herbs. So I've got chili powder, garlic powder, ground black pepper, ground cinnamon, an Italian seasoning. Here I've got some parsley, and then these are my Flavor God seasonings. So I've got the lemon garlic, everything, the chocolate donut that you just saw, the everything spicy. I have a chipotle, and I have a garlic lovers. So I love those. These are my coffees. Oh, and I love this olive oil cooking spray. This is the cooking sprays that I use. Here's some apple cider vinegar. I like to add that to my salads sometimes as a dressing. My coffee, and this is the sugar so this is Truvia. Comes from the stevia leaf. It is a 0-calorie sweetener. It's a better option. Debatable. They're, whatever. Than Splenda and Equal and all of that. So I prefer to use the Truvia. This is another tea that I use here. And yeah. So that's my kitchen. I'll show you guys my other part of my kitchen. So this is where I have all of my proteins and my aminos and my pre-workouts. I've got like 3 different pre-workouts back there. I don't know why. Got more protein. I think this one's done. I should just throw that away at this point. And then my oatmeal. I love my oatmeal. So that's that. Now that I gave you a little tour of my kitchen too. I forgot to show you guys this. I always keep avocados as well. So another healthy fat option here. Yeah, so that is, I would look into my grocery haul and just the food that I like to keep in my fridge and in my kitchen, and those are pretty much what I eat. So yeah, so I hope you guys find this interesting or get some ideas on how to stock up your kitchen. I'm hoping to upload this for you guys at some point once the challenge has started. So the challenge hasn't started. It's January 1st today. By the time you guys see this, the challenge will have already started. So I'm also going to be recording myself prepping some of the meals that I am going to include in the meal plan for the challenge, so that you guys can see how I prepare it and get some ideas on how to do that. So yeah, I'm going to start cooking now, and I will check back in with you guys some other time. Bye.